Sell2UK is a tender notification service that will alert you of daily opportunities from both internal system portals and external sources such as Contracts Finder and OJU. Once the user has registered via a step-by-step process, they will be sent an email with the username and password, which they will use to sign in to Sell2UK. Once the user has logged into Sell2UK, they are presented with a My Profile, a homepage with different dashboards around the different Sell2UK areas. Firstly, the user can upload an image of the company logo. We can see My Company Portals, which are organisations which I have registered on their supply portals. I have a latest to-do entry where I can see the item name, can see start date and due date, so I can set myself to-do entries. We can see expiring tenders, so we can see the tender name and the day that this tender expires. We can subcontract work and issue our own adverts through here, so we'd be able to see the title, we'd be able to see whether it's inactive or active. We'd also be able to see how many views this has produced from other suppliers on Sell2UK. We can see who's viewed my profile, so I can see the supplier's name, I can see how many times they've viewed us, and we can also see when they last viewed our profile. We can upload documents, so within here we have a document storage area where the user can upload the MPQQ questionnaire. It may be insurance documents, ISO accreditations, any type of document which may be needed to add to a supply return against an organisation's tender. We can look at saved searches, so instead of searching each time via keywords, we can create a saved search. As you can see, we can see the search description, when there was created, when there was amended. We can see a magnifying glass, so we can look at the opportunities relating to these keywords. We can edit these, and we can also delete these. We can see our company details, so we can see the address, and we can see the contact details as well. We can see the users within our company that are also on Sell2UK under our profile. Intend also hold various events all over the UK, so within the upcoming events area, we'll be able to see the event, we'll be able to see the location, we'd also be able to see the date. And if we clicked on this magnifying glass, we will be taken into the event itself to see a bit more information regarding this event. We can also purchase it through the system rather than contacting Intend to book a delegate space. Under my opportunities, I can go to my portfolio, which shows a list of current opportunities which we are watching or we have expressed an interest against. And as you can see here, we've got the title, we can see when it was added, we can see the expression of interest date or when the document deadline is, how many times we may have viewed this, and also the location. Within here we can also see the description of the opportunity. If I go back to my opportunities, and this time we're going to click on all opportunities, which shows a list of opportunities which match our portfolio. This relates to the CPV coding which we would have put up on registration, and this can be changed via the settings and CPV codes. Within here, as you can see, we've got all different opportunities which relate to our portfolio, which may be CPV coding or possibly keywords. If I go to my opportunities, and this time we're going to click on search for opportunities. We can search for opportunities by putting keywords. We can say one or more of these words, we can say all of these words, or we can say this exact phrase. We can select the region, whereabouts in the UK we're wanting to search, or even other European countries. We have the date, so we can see all of them. We can see when it was date added, OJU notice, which will give us the option to select between dates. If we know a specific organisation has issued an opportunity, we can search for them within here. So we have all the opportunities that both use Intend, and also whether it's EU organisations or possibly Contracts Finder organisations. We can order these by title, description, date added and date of expression of interest is due, and we can select the direction, whether it's descending or ascending. We can include opportunities where the expression of interest date has passed. We can include non-UK based feeds, and we can also include opportunities I am watching or already expressed interest against. I can include opportunities I have ignored, and also include opportunities created by my company. So as a supplier, we may have created an advert for subcontracting. We can include this opportunity if we want to see that within a list of opportunities. Without even having to put anything in, we can click on search. And we are presented then with a list of opportunities from both Intent portals, Contracts Finder and Oju. As you can see, we've got 3,245 tenders at the moment. And within here we can see that the little I stands for intent, we have the CF for Contracts Finder, and we also have the EU symbol for Oju opportunities. We can view, we can watch, and we can ignore opportunities as well. The next area that I'm going to click on is the Intend events, and even though we had it on my profile, we can actually see a list of upcoming events within the Intend events area. If I go to settings, I can click on add portals, so I can add multiple portals to my subscription. And as you can see, I've registered on quite a few already. If there is any that you've not registered against, and if I click on select, I can add this to my basket, which will populate this area, and we can purchase this portal. I can add to my CPV codes, which relate to the My Opportunities and the All Opportunities. And initially, when you do register, you will be putting in your CPV code in which relates to your company. But what we can do is we can actually search for more. So I can put in computer, and it'll bring up all the relevant CPV codings with computer in the description. Once we've pulled these across, we're able to see them within our CPV codes, and we can add or edit these throughout our subscription. During our subscription, what we can see is we can see invoices. So if we purchase anything such as events or any additional portals, we can see the invoices within here. We'll be able to see the reference, we'll be able to see the date and the invoiced amount, and this can actually pull off a PDF document with the VAT information involved. We can add more Sell2UK products, whether it's more portals, whether it's more CPV coding searches. We'll be able to add them all within the Sell2UK products area. I can look at my company adverts. This would be adverts that we've issued ourselves for any subcontracting work or any contract work we want to actually put out to other suppliers. And from here we'd be able to see the title, the date added, the store date, the end date, the status, and also the views. We can add these through the little plus sign within Add Advert. If I go to Settings, I can add more documents to my profile, so any documents which I may require for any tender opportunities. I can choose the file, I can select the document type, I can give this a description, I can say who can see this document, whether it's just my company or everyone that uses Sell2UK. I can say the date that this expires, and also number of reminder days, so it can remind me when documents are due to expire. I can add any additional notes within here, and I can also receive reminder emails before the expiry date, on the expiry date, and also after the expiry date. On the right hand side we can see the documents which are already uploaded, we can see the description, we can see the visibility, we can see the expiry date. So as you can see, I've got one document which is already expired and one that is due to expire on the 1st of January. If I just go back to my profile relating to this company documents, we can actually have visual indicators on my profile to notify us that these documents are due to expire. As you can see, the red exclamation mark is for expired, and also the orange one is for due to expire. After documents, we've also got calendars, so we can see a list of opportunities or expression of interest dates which are about to expire. We can also see events that intend hold all over the UK. We can also set our own to-do entries, so we can say calendar reminder, there's a tender. Document expiring, we can get notified as well on our calendar. And from here we can also go to the edit button and we can add our own calendar entries and also to-do entries, and you can select between days as well. Not only are you getting notified about opportunities with Sell2UK, the user will also be able to get opportunities sent to them directly from Sell2UK. Public sector organisations will be able to see your information from the organiser, which is the system that organisations use to issue these tender opportunities. They would navigate to administration, suppliers, and they'll be able to see a list of Sell2 suppliers with your details within here. As you can see, there is quite a lot of organisations on the system already, but if I just go to the next relevant one, which is the Intend one, which I've just demonstrated, the organisation is able to import your information into their supply database. If they wanted to view more details about your supply details, they can click on this button here,